Oh hey Nkan Benoit.
I got headache, mate. Sorry. I'm not gonna talk very much today. Just wanna chill out here a little while. That's all. So, welcome back to CarX Part 0 on Need for Speed Takeshi's auto account. That's kind of the 589 episode. Last time I just did actually upload something on Twitch. No, it was not fine. It was fine, sorry. So to upload that on YouTube is not get watched anymore. It's stupid, I know. But hey, Twitch was fun as. A couple of people just watched. Okay, it was a long session, even a Model Combat. Pre-programming here. So today, just I want to chill out here a bit and drinking a little bit beer and tequila to get maybe the headache away, eating a bit. I'm going to sleep then. It's already actually 18 o'clock and 49, so 6 o'clock 49 p.m. here. It's 1st April, so the construction season is just awoke. I'm working actually since beginning of January, but now we have to work every day 9 hours. Should be actually happened. Okay. Actually, close every day I just was working. For other people, it's just the first day of the company. And it's boring. And I'm tired. Seriously, now I'm starting up to get tired and broken. We're actually every day 9 hour stuff, right? I'm working since 3 months, I better say actually a good 1.5 months. Some breaks in there. I feel already dead inside. Congratulations. At this company, what the fuck, you know. You're getting older and they're thinking you can actually do the work faster, right? This is such a bullshit. You're getting better in it, yeah, but not actually faster. Because you're getting broken and old. So what kind of a bullshit is this? This company is not my type anymore. Hold on a second. This is the old beer from Saturday. I'm not drinking that anymore. Little old. I thought I'm drinking it Sunday, but I was so Friday free, Saturday free, right? So I was drinking actually these days. And Sunday I was completely dead. So yesterday I thought, let's do a little drinking, and nah. Just plastering actually. A bit around on the construction side the whole day. Today mostly actually doing the opposite side. Tomorrow as well. And already these construction dry laying. Already I have 2 of these kind of missions. At the beginning all the time of the year. Or the season, better say. Tschüss, hab kein Partρο, wie soll ich so Goldbrot will ich nicht spielen. Ach, geiler Mac, was ist denn los mit dir? Schaust denn du wieder aus? So, da geht er gar nicht rein. Da geht er gar nicht rein. Da fliegt er wieder raus, oder? So, da geht er gar nichts rein. Ja, aber das musst du mir sagen. Da, schön geht er. Ja, dass er ein bisschen unordentlich ausschaut oder so. Ach ja, übrigens. All the days long. Ja, just kidding. Ach, es ist halt so ein richtiger Scheißtag wieder. Oh, so ist das Leben, ne? Und das liegt, dass ich immer fetter wird, ne? Scheiß drauf. Leben ist kurz. Tschüss, hab kein Partro, wie so gut Goldbrot, die schnell geschaut. Boah, das ist aber auch Zeug. Was haben wir noch mit dem Auto? Ich will nur 3 Rennen hinten. Tissue actually smells like beer and tequila. And something else. Some cream oder so. Tja. Geil. Geil. Ja, mal hat gesagt, gell. Stirbt oder jeder mal. Oh, okay, we need actually something to bring in to get in the mood. That loud beast anyway. Wieder nix da, was? Das ist so. The hell with it. There we go. Loud and noisy. Already forgot something. Was haben wir denn so Schönes? So it's close to 7 o'clock PM here. I think maximum of 1.5 hour, 2 hours I'm playing here, and then I'm going to sleep. So nice song.
Spotty Live Jam here, D.R.O.
Echt, das ist so richtig nervig. Du willst was anpinnen und dann poppen diese Emojis auf. Die waren einige Zeit eigentlich weg. That's these emojis on these chat list, right? If you just want to type something in, then there's this emoji, then there's this plus button, like the says with oh gosh, my English. To integrate actually some folks to the live stream. And there's these hard and whatever and all these stuff there. I was popping out when I'm deleting something or just want to pin on the live chat actually something. That pisses me off. But that was actually 2 weeks long or 3 weeks not there anymore. That's weird. Since when? I see already on my lousy voice and doing, I'm pissed. I'm more pissed by actually having head edge, splitting head edge. Sorry for that one. It's the first day actually. Actually the second day this week, but yesterday, nah, the same shit. Dusty and whatever. People still know me actually on the construction side. They're saying, ah, he's just kind of an idiot. I don't know, not really. Need a beer. It's got every day actually 2 or 3 liters actually I'm losing on my body system, and maybe that's why the head edge. That's why summertime is, oh, really shit. A shit calculation actually for my brain to say drink beer or water only. I don't know. I feel not so good. Let's make it worse. Because when I'm starting up the laugh or something, it cramps on my head. So that's why, actually, just only cringing. Blah 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 blah. Kan bara mass oder så. Eller ska det next door. Hold on a second. The ventilation system is missing. I was wondering myself. Oh, scheiß drauf, dann nehmen wir nur einen Schluck. Alter, da kennst du halt einmal einen richtigen Alkohol raus. Oh, so ist das. Scheiß drauf. Kann bald was. Victorine. Die Karre ist so schnell, ich hab die nicht unter Kontrolle, Alter. Ohne Scheiß, ich hab diese Karre null unter Kontrolle, weil du weißt, die Kurve kommt, du wirst abbremsen, es ist schon vorbei. Es ist zu schnell. Ich kann die manchmal echt nicht fahren. Nee, das tue ich mir heute nicht an. Ich hab keinen Bock auszurosten oder sonst irgendwas. Ich hab echt keinen Bock mehr. Wenn ich nur die geschissene 26.000 habe, ist mir scheißegal. Ja, so ist das, ey. Ich denke, der so oder so mit seiner Punktzahl. See that? Not even was trying. We still got actually 60k after 3 days. Yeah, this car is fast, and the snorkel or something up there actually on the hood. It's just mostly actually don't know when the corner is calculated, built actually by the speedy car. These other tuner cars or something, exotic cars, or even muscle cars, are better to watch out or something for the calculating. But that is one of the fastest drift cars anyway, so it's uncalculatable by the first try of the 3 days, and even if you have head engines, so it's a loud beast as well. And that makes me aggressive and in the beginning. If it's something I'm hitting in the beginning or something, and I don't know what the hell is going on. So, but on trying actually, it's a 60k also. But if we're coming back actually for, it doesn't matter. There's a 26k for gold medal, and this 26,000 actually on the gold medal. If you have 30k or 40k, maximum is 800 to 900 XP. So if you just actually get 120,000 XP, 120,000 drift points in here, it doesn't matter. You get maximum 900 XP and done. So yeah, between kind of, if you reach 40k, it's over actually. It's reaching then 800 to 900 XP. It's depending actually your driving and drifting style and stuff, but I never just get actually 1000 XP. Never. Maximum was a 946 XP. That was in Milton Drive, and that's it. In Partrụ, Panorama Partrụ in Australia. But that's actually all. So yeah, it doesn't matter how many points you got. If you get over gold medal and want to try the invisible platinum medal, like, you know, 20% more points as gold medal, and then you reach out actually the complete XP points you got in the end. Yeah, kind of this, you know. Why is it blinking so weird? It's a red-orange. Look at that, I like that. I never saw that actually. Sometimes I do that up by these GTA or something. Ah, you don't see him here. Blinking orange and red at the same time. Stupid LED stuff. GTA actually, you see that actually red and blue. You just get followed by police, or even on Hot Pursuit. I think the remaster there you can see. You'd see actually this one. I'm sorry. And then I'll have these. How's it calling in English? These floats away. Come on. The silent winds. The bot hawk coming out. The whole day, I think every 5 minutes I was farting. And maybe that's why as well, the headache. I don't know. It was yesterday no normal Chinese noodles, better say Taiwanese noodles, you know. So these instant noodles are bigger, you know. One of the biggest on, yeah, actually on Asian market. Oh, was it South Korean or not Taiwan? Something. These are actually, yeah, I think it stands on it actually family package. So the coming actually dry, and you have to only getting some cup of hot water actually over it. So I'm always doing 2 of them in the afternoon when I'm coming home, and doing actually a little piece of fish to it, and that's it actually. But the water yesterday was spicy, and I was saying to myself, oh, you will get problems over the night. And also yesterday I was not eating something over the day, drinking actually 6 beers, so there was the beer problem in the stomach and the spicy water actually from the instant noodles. So maybe that's why I farted a lot today. I never did that actually in my life. On the whole day actually, even at night time, I was fart all the times. My underwear is full actually with other soil stuff. That was scary. Weird, seriously weird. Yeah, if you have nothing in your stomach and drinking actually the spicy water as well to the noodles, maybe that's wrong, right? Careful, noisy loud again. $66 and it's 66. Look at that, how fast the car is. Normally I get that corner, but in Tenori or in my camera is a problem. I need to go to pee. Oh, thanks. Why not, right? Hold on. We got next birthday. Brigitte. Der Hermann. Wolfgang Berg, echt? Brigitte, wirklich? Aha. Ja, ich weiß, die hat ja im April, aber wann habe ich das eingeschrieben? Letztes Jahr. Dann muss ich angerufen haben. Ich gehe jetzt noch gleich ins Bett. Good night. Well, every day I'm forgetting to go down to the basement after the work. I'm forgetting to get me toilet paper, and I have a lot. I mean, not a lot, like actually the special coronavirus was under the way on these 2-3 years. And especially actually yesterday and today in the morning time about going to the toilet and having diarrhea. Oh my god, I thought I was running out of toilet paper. It's only one roll for the last 36 hours or something. And yesterday afternoon, yeah, you go in the basement and grab something. I was up there in the shower. God damn it. I'm not going down there anymore. And today the same. Coming up, cleaning up my apartment. Making fresh actually with the filter system. Getting the old filter system out and recycling it and blah blah. And then I was sitting down and I thought actually, yeah, god damn it, toilet paper again. After the shower, I'm going down. And I was going down actually to the basement and grab me some. I hate that. I say that actually at, I think, Wednesday the last week. There was only 3 rolls or something. Yeah, something like that. So Saturday I was saying, oh, you have any way to go down below actually because you maybe get a package from Amazon. As the went actually Tuesday in. Saying actually Saturday came. And then it went actually the Monday. Okay, I'm not going down. Sunday in the morning actually I thought, well yeah. 1.5 rolls, that's enough for Monday afternoon after you come back to nothing. Half roll left. May survive until actually tomorrow night, but now I got actually a rolls. Fucking hell. There's a lot of problems with me, right? But if you're single the whole lifetime, so there's always some shitty problems to deal with. Same about these can of beer, right? Now I have... Normally I'm going to supermarket and get it back, the can of beers and stuff, or the plastic bags or whatever, the plastic recycling stuffs and like milk and Paps or cola and stuff. Normally I'm going like 3 or 4 bags. I have right now 1.5 bags after 2 weeks, so yeah. Maybe I'm going this Friday for these 2 bags. Or maybe next week by 3 bags. Or maybe in 2 weeks with 4 bags. There's obviously this kind of... If you have no license for a car, you have to go to foot. I'm flexible about it. I hope. Yeah, I am. Good thing is I'm not a messy. So many people's out there that give a fuck on that. If you're single, you not actually get forced or something to deal done with. But I'm always a person actually to deal done with problems. Because it pisses me off as well. But I'm 38, you know, so... Let's see it 10 years later.
Oh hey Yukon Benoit. Spotty Live Jam here, URL.
Ja, passt schon wieder. Also schreib mal nicht so in die Ohren, got headache. So, what's up next? What's up next? There's drifting or racing. There's always something to deal done with. Well, let's do a racing. Just want to chill out today, nothing more. Yeah, just these I just did twice because sometimes I'm uploading actually stuff. And when I'm uploading, sometimes the server itself by uploading it, it don't like actually my written text. Oh, I'm not even there anymore. What's going on with that stuff? Oh, why I didn't upload it? Ah, I think that didn't found it. Couldn't upload. Let's do it again. Nah, not working. Sometimes you need to change names actually for that. But I may it works. Ah, not working as well. What the fuck? Same sometimes on my paint work. Even I created it by myself. Oh, here we go. There's nothing working. Don't know why. Should be done actually with a bigger title, like, hold on. There we go. DefNation4Real. That is racing. Actually, I'm deleting them then. How's that going? There we go. What? Oh, not that one. That one. Oh, I hate that when that happens. Alright, let's try again. I'm just a little changing the names, it helps a lot. I thought actually already did something in here. Oh. That's weird. Boom, works, done. Just changing names, done. Now it's uploaded. Alright, let's see what's coming up. The May Foster, maybe. Maybe, I'm not sure. But they're having kind of these show cars actually set up. And being fast as well. It's unique here in the game, I have. Even sometimes retarded and stupid looking. What's with them? Did I? Yeah, I did. 15 downloads, but actually no store. Yeah, whatever. Since after one day after my birthday. Oh my god, I say so, I don't feel so fine today. It's just important for my other accounts. DefNation CB and DjVolgin account. Or maybe in the future another account. What we got on? Racing. Tjus op, kampagnen, og så hvis du... Tjus op, kampagnen, og så hvis du viser, du skal på television, ikke? I'm sorry if you're so tired, I actually is so stupid today. Ah, nothing. Nothing. God damn it. Why? Or you get everything. Boah, das ist Wahnsinn. Ich wusste nicht, ob ich das nochmal könnte. Das ist ja schon krass. Dort ich 1,19, da 1,18. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich das nochmal könnte. This is in here, you get 7 minutes and you can deal down actually at 1 minute and 22, right? Or 1.8 and you got 4 minutes. What the fuck? But these lousy... It looks small, that track, but ain't it is. Ah, I was on the wrong side. Here we go. I don't see that. Is that 54? 53? Oh, I don't see that. Sorry, that's my Partρο chair, okay? Not my fartings. I'll let you know when I'm fart. I'm German Bavarian, everything's cool. Oh well then, cheers up again. Ah. Let's get noisy. Oh. Even a second Foster. Yeah, must be a lucky day or something. That was just a minute. Feels so unreal. Na, wieder die Steinboliden hinten drin. That was unnecessary actually doing a race. Normally I'm doing first all my cars with open racings actually, or drifting. Then coming back actually for drifting. Or just actually going back actually for a remastered drift or race. Like you just saw actually, already got the gold medal. But just the next vehicle then. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Most on these account on Need for Speed Takeshi Sato, I got actually everything done. What happened here? I don't like silvers. Well, then it close. Damn it. Ce s-a capare, nu știu, aveți să duci ca prost din exprim. Eventuell. Eventuell.頑張ります。 Oh, look at that. Unbelievable. I just like the replays today to chill out. Sorry for that one. Stupid splitting headage. To say actually, there's a level actually kind of say after 2 or 3 hours live stream, I'm getting a little bit drunk as a German Bavarian, and so sometimes I'm dooziness. Actually, I'm driving and drifting as well, and don't get the points together, and then I quit and give up and go to Mortal Kombat 10 or something. And so maybe there was a Saturday drift, you know, I couldn't actually get done or something. So careful loud again. Cheers up. Yeah, the engine transmission, I just fucked it up a bit. That's why sometimes the fourth, fifth, fourth, fifth, fourth, fifth, fourth, fourth, fifth, third, I don't, you know, it's so fucked up. But actually, that's just a Corvette, I think. I fucked it just up. I just didn't done the suspension setups actually by myself to 99%, since actually more than 300 cars over 3 accounts. So it's kind of, you know, it's just a feeling stuff. Mostly I just used actually with DjVolgin, DefNation CP account, and DefNation CP account, Need for Speed Takeshi's auto account. First up, by feeling the cars, and when I need really help for some cars, I'm just going back to the other 2 accounts and fishing up actually these setups for myself, and just having maybe a great day, just uploading it then, and also for the public then. So, but it's actually rare happened, unique happened or something, you know, so yeah. Stealing done? Nah. Once I just want to deal done with it. I like racing since more than, I think, 4 months now. I like time attack racing actually very much in the single player. It chills me up. And also to make setup with the racing is complicated. For a show car as well, like I have these how's it calling, extended tires or something, to widen the tires over the aerodynamic kit is yeah, dealing self stuff. So you need to have a little experience by creating a suspension setup. The tuning, better say. The wrenching the car. Nah, just kidding. It's just a fantasy game, right? So fuck it. Oh, got a centimeter of cigarette actually. Not happy to say actually, I have to smoke first. 3 frames per second. It's just a loading button that's just moving. Static picture. Here we go, 60 frames again. Right. Gambarimas. Noisy again. Hold on a second, my earplugs all the times. Begringing and talking, nipping some beer, the earplugs sometimes plopping out of the ears, and lost in the headset. And then the car is so noisy, especially BMW, or the Nissan cars, or Nismo cars better say, it's so annoying. Oh man, stop doing it. That's why mostly exotic or muscle cars I'm playing here in the game. This is so annoying. So wanky. Mercedes is loud as well, but having a great V8 engine will be sick sometimes here in the game as well. Careful, gamarimas. Maybe loud. Nah. Yeah, I like the Youtube transmission. Too late, oh gosh. Flagship. Oh, geht schon, hat er gesagt. Nix hat's. Oh Gott, das wird nicht passen. Oh, hell no. That's muscle cars are sometimes weird. Yeah, big boy. Everything's cool. Can be so easy, right? I'm today having not a good day, okay? They try to beat the 70k before the finish line. Maybe. Oh, that was close. Yes, we did. We did. Yeah, that flagship, seriously. Sometimes you're thinking you have a little space in the end. Oh, it's over because it's speeding in the next gear and it's over. You're in the green. But with these Japanese tuner cars, sometimes you think you can widen up the corner drift. It comes not outside, it comes more inside, and you're completely ruining actually your drift. It's like rally. If you came out of the rhythm and you need actually 2 corners more to get back into the rhythm of your style to drive, right? It's sometimes a disaster and makes me crazy. I'm starting up to... Yeah, having some... Talking to myself like, what kind of an idiot I am. Can't explain. I very hardcore hate myself then at the time. And that makes my mood a little bit short up to give up. Anger sucks today. Should we call that out for a race? Do we have something to race? Maybe. What kind of an exhaust system in the back is that? Of course, the Nürburgring. Not Nürburgring, Nürburgring. I always say Nürburgring, sorry about that one. Here in the game it calls Nürburgring, but it is Nürburgring in the real life as well. I was saying that Nürburgring here in Bavaria, you know, ain't is. Shut up and just drive, right? I'm sorry. Just want to chill out. My headache is mostly gone. Thanks to talking to myself and drinking beer and tequila. Tschüss, habt ihr Peiner Schwabi, so du Goldbrust in der Lied geschaut. Kannte mich mal wieder reinhocken an den Drucker aktivieren. Ja. Spricht jemand Deutsch hier? Jeder lacht. Kein Schwein. Deswegen schreiben die nicht zurück. Was sollen sie da schreiben, wenn du selber nichts schreibst? Hallo, ich bin der Vollknecht von Bayern. Komm, warte mal aus. Not sure if that car works for time attack. Gently going into the corners. Sometimes the brakes are not working on cars. Sometimes starting out to drifting. Stop it. I think it's stable. No. Oh gosh. Trying to brake it, couldn't brake. Maybe 20 corpses in my trunk. The weight of an elephant. Easy now. Easy, bro. But for an explanation about this noise cancelling engine in here, where I can hear when the shift was coming up or down or how fast you are, that is at the Le Mans 24. They just reduce actually this noise in the car itself to have more concentration actually over these 6 hours or something the driver has to drive before the next driver has the same car. So that is some explanation actually for the transmission and the gearbox and inside. But look at that car. Even the glass and everything. Where can it be damped so hard? It's a muscle car. I don't know. Maybe it comes from the front actually. The dealing done a very good, how's it calling, damnation or isolation or something on it. So I couldn't hear actually the corner I just crashed into that wall. Hear my car anymore by how speedy it is. Yeah, seriously, how speedy it is. The worst, correct. It's just like, ooh. And if you have earplugs like myself in, forget about it, you know. Sometimes you feel lost. You hear the best good quality music of Spotify and your earplug music. Earplug, sorry. Continues. Whatever. Yeah, I feel lost as well today. Let's do a drift. I know people sometimes watching, sometimes not. They're just gone and... Es ist jetzt 20:10 Uhr, wir müssen gleich Tagesschau schauen. Oder, na, 20 Uhr war das, ne? Ich schaue ja kein Fernsehen mehr seit 8 Jahren. Schon krass, seit 8 Jahren kein Fernsehen mehr. Ja, das ist ganz normal eigentlich. In der heutigen Zeit. Da steht da 47.000 geschafft, aber was? Hä? Warum habe ich das denn nicht geschafft? Hä? Was steht da? Ach, Red Rock ist das. Ich dachte schon, was ist jetzt los? Ja, das werden wir doch schaffen. Oh, mir crampt sich schon wieder am Morgen zusammen. Heute gibt's Bohnen mit Karotten, Kartoffeln und ein bisschen Mais. Und einer guten Soße dazu. Ja, es ist so Schaschlik-Soße ein bisschen. Ich hab gedacht, das probier's doch mal aus. Bin kurz davor, dass ich noch ein bisschen Ananas reinwerfe, aber ich glaube, ich habe keine Ananas mehr. Dazu tue ich immer so eine halbe Büchse rein und fresse dann nicht die halbe Büchse in der Früh noch. Ja. Gut für den Bluthochdruck. Und wenn du eine Freundin hast, die da unten umeinander, ach, da wollen wir jetzt gar nicht drum. Das ist jetzt schon wieder kaputt. Ja, ja. Wie war das nochmal mit dem Tunnel und mit der Zahnpasta? Ach komm, bitte jetzt. Aber ich glaube, ich habe keine Dose mehr. Bin immer so Dosenkind zurzeit. Kaufe mir zweimal Kartoffeln oder irgendwelche Zusätze, aber alles andere so, wo ich ein bisschen rum experimentiere, gibt's aus der Dose. Und wenn's Oliven da sind, na wurscht. Das ganze Fett, was sich langsam bei mir ansammelt, das ist eigentlich eh nur aus dem Bier raus und Tequila. Und das Rauchen macht's ja auch nicht besser, ne? Das Rauchen, das blockiert ja eigentlich die Fettabnahme oder die Fettreduktion. Und macht natürlich die Lunge natürlich auch noch schlimmer. Klar, brauchen wir gar nicht reden. Aber wisst was, das ist mir so wurscht. Jetzt bin ich schon viral, rein theoretisch, seit 18 Jahren. Und da tut sich nichts. War mal ein kleiner Traum. Wirklich ein kleiner Traum eigentlich in dem Sinne. Ich habe mich auch, glaube ich, über 3-4 Jahre lang auf der Kamera zeigen lassen. Ab und zu tue ich es noch. Dafür habe ich extra ein Greenscreen hinter mir installieren lassen. Weil mein Arbeitskollege ein bisschen geholfen hat. Zum Halten. Mir eigentlich auch nicht, aber das war's. Und deswegen sage ich es ja so. Aber das ist so, wo ich mir denke, ach, warum denn? Das lohnt sich eh nicht mehr. Ich bin nur noch, und das ist ja schon seit 5 Jahren, seitdem ich bei YouTube wieder dabei bin. Einfach chillen, einfach irgendwas machen. Wenn es jemand anspricht, bin ich froh drum. Ob ich Englisch rede oder Deutsch, das ist mir wurscht. Ob ich fetter werde oder nicht, ist mir da manchmal ja wurscht. Kann bei dem aus. Ja, hör mal zu, ist das laut wieder. Ist denn die Earplug schon wieder? Das Song gefällt mir aber halt. I'm gonna totally be right back. So, the story about actually drifting every car on Earth is kind of started up by Need for Speed Pro Street. And people just wanted to have it actually the RX-7, the RX-8, or some Nissan. But then I just was starting up actually to grab every car in Need for Speed Pro Street, even the F1 actually on McLaren. Or some Mercedes, or doesn't matter, every car actually. And it's getting fun. So I'm absolutely actually against it. To not saying actually these cars are worth it to drift. There's so many people out there, they just driving Nissan, Japanese cars, tuners, whatever. Never trying out all these other muscle cars or exotic cars from Europe. So that's why I'm actually on all things. And these muscle cars, especially in here, is speeding too much. So that's why so less drift points actually for that I'm cornering very good. But it drifts. It's too fast. It's actually a racing car and not actually a drift car. Maybe it's just my setup, but it is I can't explain. So many cars in here, and the physics here in the game itself. This CarX Drift Racing Online. You can have it in any console or actually in Steam. This game, and it's from 2017 on console. It was early actually on PC on Steam. But it doesn't matter. Since actually 4 years now I'm playing this game. I'm always excited. I can't get away actually my fingers. So I'll be right back. Need to go to the toilet. Yeah, smashing up here a little while. So, yeah. It's not the best. I don't care. Be right back. Tadaimasu. How many people live streaming tonight? Warum Arkham Knight? Da steht der CarX. Jetzt sagt er mal wieder Arkham Knight. Was? Hallo, das ist CarX. Warum gehst du da auf Arkham Knight? Hier steht doch das. Alter, willst du mich heute verarschen oder so? Jetzt glaube ich. Ah, Sony. Sony. Ein Scheiß ist das wieder heute. Wieder. Na, jetzt stimmt's. Jetzt weiter. Passt. It's YouTube night. Oh, passiert. Scheiße, die gehen wir schon mal. Was ist da los? Oh my gosh, hell. For an hour ago, I started up actually to stream, god damn it. Just up the pine, I saw this, so it's got plus the vision extra, Tadaimasu, by the way. Investing my power. You just chose the wrong side. It was not actually. What was that again? I can't repeat that. It was that deal done with the Sith and not joining them. Musst du jetzt so einen Softdrink aus so wenn schon Zucker, dann was richtig Gutes mit Zucker. Das ballert dir deine Gehirnnerven einmal richtig durch für deine Aufnahmeprüfungen. Gambarimasu. Goodbye! irgendwie. Gott. Das erste Mal, dass ich... Wow. Da kriegen wir unser Backup-Points auch noch. 10.000 schon wieder. Boah, 200k. So something it feels like actually more like a race car. It's not the points actually to drift, and also the transmission. It's kind of, you want to turn, but then I feel so fucked up, and the grip just get loosey, and sometimes has too many grip. It's a fucked up, real good car actually, but into Norway driving it actually for the helmet cam, it's so difficult. It's not up for the real one. It needs a lot of work. Especially if we're seeing actually these Formula 1 racing time roads like this one in here. You don't see that road anymore because it's too much shiny on the gravel, grip, I mean, on the tarmac, I'm sorry, in English. So fucked up. Never would be actually a good family father. The alcohol is gone, but life is done actually, I don't know. If the kid is gone or something, you're starting up a drink again or something? My life, since actually I born actually, was always a single life. So fuck it. Ooh, Mr. Black Chad came as close to actually the BMW Nimble. The Voodoo as well, even though it's not my favorite. Siberia, but it's actually the Subaru is one of the favorite. And the Cargo is just so much loosey. More than 240 hours actually of playing right now on this account. Unbelievable. In-game. It is. In-game means in this game, I think it's only on the road, right? Nah. I think these 10... Hold on. I hear myself and it hurts my ears. Kind of these in-game means in this game actually, if you just been multiplayer race, single player, being in a menu or something, the complete game is then 10 days of playing this. Since 240 hours of playing this account, Need for Speed Takeshi Sato since last year. Yeah, that makes more sense. So we're more than 240 hours now playing on this account here right now. I'm not sure about it. You was the chosen one! To send the Sith and I joined them. Here we go. It's actually only the transmission, right? Boah, 1,300 horses. Poh. Yeah, maybe it's definitely the transmission. That's a short stuff in here. I don't care. Car's working very well. Ah, not today, Milton Drive. My reaction time is 0 today. 0. Such it is, such it like it is. Such a being today seriously fucked up. So ist das Leben. Ah, mir brennen meine Augen heute, Wahnsinn. Ci so che vanno suave se lì se più scoprotti next film. Ja, es sind halt 2 oder 3 Tote mehr in meinem Auto. So, ich sage immer so 4 or 5 corpses in my trunk. Something's going on here. Also das ist nicht so Explanation. Ne? Das ist ein Auto, es hat ein Rad, es hat einen kleinen Radabstand und ist zwar weit, aber es ist nicht das Wahre. Ne? Also da kommt man schnell ins Schleudern auf Eis. Wenn man es kann, dann kann man es. Man muss halt viel arbeiten im Rahmen drin. Also einsteigen. Keine Fragen stellen, bitte herreden könnte, oder keine Fragen bitte stellen, oder so, mach nicht mehr dumm. Ich muss mit Gefühl arbeiten und mit Gedanken haben. Keine Fragen. Der Busfahrer einmal drüber. Bitte keine Fragen stellen. Reden ja, aber keine Fragen. Jetzt muss ich schon wieder nachdenken. Ich wollte schon wieder knapp. Ich kenne meinen Stil. Deswegen, naja. Das ist halt schade. Ich sehe aber auch die Reifen, die stehen nicht gerade hinten, die stehen irgendwie so schief. Das hat schon... Was zum Teufel rum überhaupt? Das ist Aerodynamik. Oh, mal versuchen wir es mal. Schauen wir, dass wir weiterkommen, so wie wir so gehen. Leute, das waren 300.000. Das ist echt fix. Nicht mal 100.000. Warum macht man sowas? 1.5 hour actually live stream, by the way. Ich glaube, die Flaschen wird also leer. Wirklich knapp und ich bin noch reingecrashed. Oh mein Gott. Diese Zeiten sind so irrsinnig. That was so close and I crashed even in the end. Oh gosh. Okay, accept that. I did it. It's mostly impossible. Because the car has... How I can tell? X to X actually is the axle to axle is so short, and if you everything is mounting and counting, dipping too much RPM or too much a gear forward or drifting a bit, it gives you a second or 2 seconds getting away. So this perfection here, maybe from 10 racings I get it once for that car, maybe once in 20 racings. So what the fuck? This is so much impossible, and I have headaches, and I don't know, I can't concentrate too much today. Perfect. That's okay. And here we go. Brake too much then. There we go, brake too much, but I found no grip in here. Manual gear, if I'm using manual gearing, okay. Here I'm just snoozing around. I lost the 1 second in here. The next corner, maybe a second more. But interior helmet camera is a feeling like you have to be slower up in here, but you can press a bit forward more. And in here I lost a complete second by drifting a bit. And here after the crash a half second as well. There we go. I didn't watch the part actually until it crashed. Oh gosh. So it should be actually a 55 or something, but that is very hardcore, 100%ly driving correct. And you can't do that done once in a 10. So more like a 1 in 20 with that vehicle in here. But I did it after 4 times now, trying. Do a little suspension setup. Not much. Just actually getting tire work a little bit outside. And that was it actually. I'm hungry. My head hurts. It's done nothing actually for that headaches. Whatever, I'm so fat. I'm 130 kilogram and after 30 years I'm getting fatter and fatter, you know. Since I'm at a company here in the construction work, fucking crack. No bicycle driving at home to go into company anymore, these 10 kilometers a day. Nothing, just going to work and step into the car and just driving to the work and being getting fatter. I think I need more than 5 years to recreating what I just did about these 13 years ago. Yeah, and then the fat is melting. I just tried to pee. Well, I've tried a half meter all the times. Da hilft dir der Stress in der Arbeit auch nichts, das schwitzt und so. Das macht nur mehr kaputt. Und zwar fängt es an mit Rheuma, mit Gehirnproblemen, mit Arthrose. Vergiss es. Erst nachdenken, dann anfangen zu arbeiten. Bei der Arbeit, wo wir 2,5 Stunden nur gebraucht haben, wo er gemeint hat, wir brauchen morgen nochmal 3 Stunden oder so, habe ich das in 2 Stunden geschafft und war nur alleine, habe mir eine halbe Stunde da helfen lassen. Mir ist gar nicht aufgefallen, dass er 1,5 Stunden eigentlich da rumgestanden ist. Krass, wie die Zeit vergeht, Alter. Jetzt aber richtig Pläne hast in deinem Kopf und so. Krass, echt. Wahnsinn, wie die Zeit verrennt einfach nur. Dafür hat er halt einen Spritzer gemacht und das ist schon einiges wert. Du kannst zwar, aber das ist so... Wer hätte dann ich als Person dabei gehabt, als Helfer, weißt du? Deswegen rotzt mir das so. War jetzt einmal absichtlich, dass einmal der Werner oder der Michi zum Druckerling mitgeht. Das mal absichtlich jetzt einmal. Die müssen echt nicht viel tun. Im Gegenteil, die haben das schönste Leben eigentlich. Du schaust, holen sie es wieder. Bloß die Firma verdient ja so viel Geld damit und wir verdienen einfach nur den Low-Budget-Scheiß, weißt. Normales kannst du eine ganze Woche frei machen. Und das finde ich ziemlich für den Arsch. Der kennt sich als, sag ich mal, wie die 2 oder 3 Tage Drucker legt, hast du einen Tag frei danach. Das wird von der Firma zahlt, weil die verdienen einen ganzen Monat mit dir. Und von dem kriege ich nichts zurück, wenn ich Mauer trocken liege. Nichts, gar nichts. Seitdem der Altchef nicht mehr da ist. Bist bloß der Depp, der es schnell machen muss, ganz schnell immer machen. Hauptsache Haufen Geld verdienen. Ja. Und so weiter und so fort. Eine Frechheit eigentlich. Ja, was mag sie keiner oder? Also, ich muss gleich mit dem Alex einmal telefonieren wieder. Das ist eigentlich der letzte, der ist noch Kind. Also was, das geht mir so auf den Sack, Alter. Du hast da mal Mauer trocken legen irgendwo. Ja, ja, alles klar. Ich find's für eine Frechheit. Naja, ist ja egal. Dem interessiert es auch nicht mehr. So, was machen wir jetzt? Driften. Driften. Er hat gar nichts gemacht. Hat gar nicht gemacht. Er hat einfach gar nicht gemacht. skitdeilig. Aber wer macht das? Wer schreibt den Gutschein raus? Oder wie machen wir das? Kostet Geld absammeln oder so, aber. Komm bei dem aus. Oh, crap. I just was asleep. I was thinking about the money collection, actually, about our oldest actually worker in the construction area. Construction company, sorry. Yeah, it was fucked that day. Dehydration, headaches. I'm still fighting. Now I'm getting sleepy. 9 o'clock here right now in Bavaria, Germany. 8 PM. 1st April, right? Must be a joke. No, seriously, I'm not in the mood for jokes. And yeah, I heard in Germany it's forbidden to make jokes on the 1st April. Where the Germans come from, we are only a joke by itself. Even the school system is a piece of shit. You don't need to actually getting real accepted actually for a high school diploma or something anymore. You just get in it. You just, you know, you don't need to. You can sleep the whole day. You're just getting the high diploma exit. You know, this is so fucked up, the German system right now since the last 10 years. Even I, that was 3 times double actually the hardness. How dull you are in Germany, you get everything. Like the Indonesia as well. Whatever. You need a diploma, you get a diploma. Don't worry. Fucking shit, seriously. What a piece of Germany we are. I'm so aggressive inside of myself. How much actually I was so much single, and even my father was behind myself about the construction actually to learn all these things. I was all the times by myself, and I just did it. And now they're just getting it and having the whole family behind it. If not, you get paid, or the teachers get paid, and then you got the diploma or the license, you know. What the fuck is wrong with these fucking Germans? And the older persons right now, like myself, getting less a loan and more actually taxes. Yeah, you know, something like that. Wonderful. Thank you very much, Germany. For nothing. For nothing. You get older, you need to speed up if you construction work or something. You can't. You get more professional, yeah, that's correct. But not, you can't speed up anymore. So what the fuck, you know. I'm pissed. I'm seriously pissed about our politics since more than, I think, 15 years now. 14 years or something. Fucked. no, it's the Bavarian. It's always Bavarian. Where you can study for free, you know. The only actually state in Germany you can study for free in Germany. I was pissing all over Germany. They're pissing off on Germany, Bavaria, you know. What piece of shit they are. I'm so sad about to be alive or being alive or being even a Bavarian German. It makes no sense anymore for myself. But you have to work, you know. You have to work until you drop dead. Nobody cares on you. They get you somewhere in the bin area or something and burn you down, and that's it. Nobody cares on you anymore. Starts up even in the company, you know. Or the Christmas party or something. If you want to have a summer party, just collecting for a worker or something, that he's actually getting 70 years old or something. Being on the construction side actually since more than 50 years or something plus. Fuck it. You have to actually be the first, make the first step all the times. This is so lousy kindergarten in Germany. That's why we don't want to make actually children's anymore in Germany. There was some German politics actually came to Syria and just asked them to came to Germany and make children's because we don't want anymore. Yeah, why we don't want anymore? Because around of us, they can build up atom plants, they can deal done with the emissions, whatever they're dealing done, and Germany was one of the first, yeah, we are maybe the one as Sweden as well, for listening and looking about the emissions. They give a fuck and shit us in the face, you know, around of us, like France, Czech, Poland, Switzerland, whatever, you know, the atom plants or the emissions, they give a fuck about green Europe or green world. We're still trying it, but they give a fuck on us. And we get actually, yeah, just get poop actually in our hands, and we have to work with that. I'm sorry. I'm done with politic anyway. Ukraine grabs our whole military. Ukraine is a disaster. They're making party, they have a great life, better life than Germany maybe, but still they're just saying we need money, we need military weapons against Russia, you know. It's just typical shit. Americans deliver actually 100% weapons to Ukraine, 50% goes to Mexico from Ukraine, and just earning actually the money for that. Just, you know, fuck Ukraine, really, fuck it. After Corona, the best way to actually make money, and from Europe actually money. Go fuck yourself, Ukraine. Russia too as well, of course, but I'm all holding for Russia right now. Fuck Zelensky, fuck this asshole. What a piece of shit. Putin is a mass murderer, more than actually Adolf Hitler. Nobody cares. Was in North Korea the same? Nobody cares. It's always Germany. It's always Germany with the worst persons on all over the world. Thank you very much for nothing. Thanks for actually helping us out. Nothing they do. They spit on us. They shit in our hand. And you stand up then like that. Thank you very much for nothing. I'm a construction worker, 38 years old. I have no family. I'm single life. I just going to work because I like a little bit the work. Where people's actually going home, I'm being actually an hour longer actually in the compound. Doing some stuff and, you know. I don't know. I'm just a piece of shit. Especially today. Fuck it. Kan body mass. But to say actually somebody is actually cruel and being a piece of shit, nobody can rescue the world by yourself. Kind of actually have 1.3 billion peoples on Earth. Well, as the German says, 8.3 milliards. Nah, it's a difficult world. If God and Jesus couldn't help the world, see about the Earth and even this closely to explode actually star like called Sun for us. How big actually and massive about actually 27, what was that again? 27 million times bigger than the Sun. Oh, wait a second, was it 6.8 million times bigger than the Sun? The black holes are our universe. We just actually nothing. Not even an atom. I thought all the times atoms actually like the... Yeah, let's say actually the ants, you know. Oh my gosh. It's just nothing. Nothing. Like a big black hole on the universe. And how fast it can happen that we actually are not existing in a thousandth anymore. We can't be happy actually to have our life. Or actually be crueled off and just slaughtered off by the military machinery. Weapon lobby and, yeah, taxes. Small things actually, even if it's your neighbor or something. Like you care all the times about household. Even the complete apartment house by 7 peoples and forget about actually to get the green ton actually. The paper can or something out in the street to get empty on this day. And they're just dealing nothing on you. A complete year or something, not cleaning up even a stairway, and then they're starting up like talking to you like you're a piece of shit or something, and you don't care about once actually about these 365 days about actually cleaned up something in here and there, and they never touch actually your broom yourself. Then I can't explain that. I'm German. My English is... There's a piece of shit about these vocals and all this stuff. I can't explain this. Getting worse and worse since the PlayStation 4. Teach my English actually by my... Yeah, I have to say PlayStation 3 by Need for Speed Pro Street by myself. But that's actually rotting on PlayStation 4 to having no good conversations anymore. This stupid party chat without the video chat. I died actually since 2012, 2013 with the talkings to friends anymore. Whatever, life is life. Since my 6th year I wish actually I'm dead already. Since I know God can't help me and the devil don't help me, I don't care anymore. I'm still religion, but not religion like I'm religion, but I'm Romanic Catholic, but it doesn't matter. It's just signed in like my name on a personal ID or something, you know. Nothing more. Inside I'm dead actually since my 6th year. And that was for 32 years ago. But when I'm waking up, there's always like, you can help peoples. That's why I'm still alive. I'm helping peoples. On the construction side. Maybe private, but sometimes on the, you know, my live streams in here, but it's getting rare because obviously this construction side overtakes it a little bit more and more. Yeah, whatever. If I see the politics, they try all the times to help in here and help there, and then seeing the crew and just making everything the next kind of 4 years or 8 years later, then they're crashing everything again, make it worse. And actually saying, oh, it was the other country. I don't know. I just gave a fuck then. Need a beer. Oh. My face is just fucked up today, I'm sorry. It's just actually the construction work today. Oh man, I'm humping here with my foot. There's another beer already. God damn it. I'm a fool. I see nobody's watching anymore. Alright, well, then. Have a nice time. Bye-bye. Stop talking then. I'm done for today. Thanks for no support, actually. Thank you for nothing. Good night. That's also worst.
Thanks for one near while by the way. Be right back on Tano toilet.
Cheers up, campaign, så du et godt på next stream. Thank you very much for watching me a while, having a time. It's 9:35 here PM, Bavaria German time. Well, drink up. Need to go to the bathroom actually in the next 1 hour or something. Starting early. Cheers up.
Japanese rules on myself, .. red white, sorry. Be right back. Fast time chill. One beer I wanna enjoy. 30 min. THX for watching. Getting colder too here.
Microphone on.
Helmet cam versus bird view. I need after 4 years and 4 acts on Psn challenge. Even I fail. Be right back.
Be right back. Oh gosh, mate. Fuck it. Wird schon werden in 6 Stunden. Aber Hauptsache schnell arbeiten. Dass sie sich Geld einsparen, die wo Millionen haben, Alter. Und du keinen einzigen Cent auf der Bank. Nur Koreaner-Style. Und das ist noch weiter arbeiten, was schon die nächsten 32 Jahre. Ja, alles klar. Jetzt bin ich 20 Jahre auf dem Bau, Alter. Das schaffe ich. Keine 10 Jahre mehr hier. Das kannst du machen mit der Großfirma, wo du dich verstecken kannst, aber nicht bei uns. Zählt jeder Arbeiter, jeder Schnaufer, jede Sekunde zählt da. Bei der Großfirma, da kann sich man eine ganze Woche verstecken, Alter. Deswegen sind ja auch so viele Arbeiter ausgeruht, weil sie in der Großfirma waren. Die sind mit 40 zu uns gekommen, so in der Richtung, und können sich ausruhen bei uns. Und ich muss noch nebenbei noch irgendwelche andere Sachen machen, weißt. Wer bin ich denn und verdiene gar nichts, Alter. Komm mit 1000 Euro im Monat zu Hause. Eventuell vielleicht ruhen. Wenn ich nicht irgendwas bestellen muss, weil jeder stibitzt mir mein Werkzeug und so ein Scheiß. Ach, brauchen wir gar nicht weiterreden. Ich bin hier bald raus. Gehe ich auch in eine Großfirma. Und ich will 70% mehr Gehalt als hier, weil das ist eine Katastrophe. Jeder geht nach Hause mit, keine Ahnung, 30 Euro in der Stunde und ich gehe mit 20 Euro in der Stunde nach Hause. Und was mache ich? Was vorbereiten? Was das machen, was der Chef gerade sagt oder was auch immer. Tja, bin ich jetzt also ein Neger oder was? Nicht böse gemeint, aber brauch's ja gern. Aber das geht mir zu weit. Da hat man keine Erfahrung von denen, wo alles nur bei uns in der Firma schief geht. Wenn ich nicht anschaffen würde, hätten die überhaupt keine Ahnung mehr. Dann wär's dann alles scheißegal und wird nach Hause fahren. Und nämlich wäre es kein Glied mehr dazwischen, da wäre kein geschmiertes Glied mehr da. Wenn ich jetzt noch gehen würde, würde jeder gehen. Das sagt mir jeder schon. Dann ist Feierabend. Und das tut schon ganz schön gewaltig weh, wenn du niemanden hast, dir nur in den Spiegel schauen kannst und sagst, ja, das bist du, ja toll. Wo ist die Familie, wo ist die Pflegefamilie, wo sind die ganzen Leute? Die haben einfach kein Interesse an dir mehr. Abgeschrieben. Selbst dein eigener Vater oder deine Mutter, die haben dich abgeschrieben. Ja, soll ich mit meinem gebrechlichen Bein noch zu denen auf den Knien hinrutschen und sagen, danke für mein scheiß Leben oder was? Die sich ständig hier in ihrem Leben verstecken. In Österreich oder in Thailand oder wo auch immer sie sind. Soll das eine lächerliche Nummer sein? Ihr wolltet mich ja. Dreckige Scheißfamilie Bagage. Und ich humpel hier rum, weißt du. Könnte mir kein Mensch helfen. Lächerliche Nummer, Alter. keinen Bock mehr. Auf Wiedersehen. Gute Nacht. Sorry. Ich bin echt angepisst.